Hello, welcome back team. It's been a while, so we're just going to sort of ease back into it. There's many things been going on, but I'll cover those in a later video. This one is going to be a very quick one, and it's about this bad boy, the Champion 730001i-p inverter style generator. I had some issues with this, mainly getting hold of one, and I went through a couple of companies and they said yeah it's in stock. Okay, placed my order. Sorry, it's not going to be here till mid-November. Well, brilliant, thanks. Cancel that. To another one. Yeah, definitely got one in stock, I can see it. Placed my order. No, sorry. I didn't think you wanted the premium one. Well, that's the one I asked for. You know, there's a couple of differences. And then I went to another company up north and said, look, had all these issues with other companies, not with Champion themselves, but with their suppliers. Have you got one? Yes, I've got two. Right, are you 100% sure? He's like, yeah, I'm looking at them. I'm like, okay, yeah, fine, I've heard that before. Look, this is my Snapchat. Add me on Snapchat and send me a picture of it. So, in all fairness, the bloke took a selfie next to the box of it with a newspaper from that day and said, I've definitely got two. I'm like, sweet, I'll order it. He was absolutely diamond about it. I received it next day, did exactly as it said in the instructions, and it cracked up first time, no issues. Now, let's just give you a little rundown. There's loads of videos and a lot of them are going to be more in depth about this and tell you a lot more about it. I've owned this for 2 months now and started it up. Running absolutely perfect. They say give it a 5-hour break in, which means run it high RPM, low RPM, vary the loads on it, just to break the piston rings in, get everything going. After 5 hours, give it an oil change, and thanks for coming. Off you go. See you later. Filled it up with oil, installed the battery, filled it up with fuel, did everything that I was told to, and after 2.5 hours, this little LCD jobber stopped working. Just freaked out, showing me a load of garbled mess, and then quit totally altogether. Then I turned it off thinking, oh, it's got its knickers in a twist. Went to hit the choke button again to restart it, and the choke button wouldn't latch in. Wasn't so much of an issue. When you push the button, you could hear the little electronic choke flap move, but it wouldn't click in. Now, if you're using an electric start, doesn't really matter. When you're using the pull start, is an issue, because obviously you've got to hold your finger on it whilst you're trying to yank it. So, call Champion, spoke to them, bloke was absolutely decent about it. I was going up north anyway, basically driving past their front door. So I said, look, on my way back, it'll be like first thing Monday morning, I'll drop it into you, get it done, obviously all under warranty, get it done, get it back to me. He's like, yeah, no issues. I had it back by that Friday. I dropped it off Monday morning, had it back by the Friday. Okay, so no real issues. Was a bit of an annoyance, but the thing worked perfectly fine without it. So if you are stuck out somewhere, you're using it and that happens, don't worry. Not really an issue. Now, the premium comes with this little bad boy, remote start, and that's the reason I plumped for this one. Mainly because I'm a lazy git and don't want to get out of bed, and I just want to fire the generator up from inside the van, and hey, I have heat, I have electricity, I have everything I want. So that's the reason I got this. Now, when you're using the remote start, you don't need to push the choke button. It automatically chokes for you. Brilliant. Why can't you do that all the time? Why do I need a choke button? You know, just saying, obviously, it knows when to choke, when to not. So make it do that all the time. Just a little thing. They've obviously got the capability of doing it on the remote start, so make it do it all the time and not even have a choke. Sell it as auto choke. Nice and easy. Thanks for coming. But apart from that, this has been brilliant. Now, I'm just going to give you a little quick rundown of what it is. It's a big yellow box with wheels and a handle. The other thing, I'm about 6 foot tall. I've got quite a long body, short arms, short legs. Okay, so I don't know if everyone has this issue or it's just me, but when you pick it up with the carry handle thing, right there under the back, by the back wheels, when you tilt it like that, every now and again it scrapes the back. Just lift it up another inch, you know, or drop the axle half an inch, you know. Little things that make this go from an excellent product to a perfect product. Am I complaining about it? No, not at all. It's just the little things that make the difference, and it's that the carry handle, like the wheelie handle, it's so easy. Like, anyone can do it. A 5-year-old can pick it up and wheel it round. I'd say by the time that you're about 15, you could pick this up with both handles and lift it into the back of a van, a truck, a motorhome, whatever. It's really not that heavy, and they've done really well, even when it's full up with fuel. Now, it's only got like an 8-litre tank, runs for 8 hours on quarter load. It's not that heavy. You're adding another 8 kilos to it. I don't know what it comes in at, 45 kilos or something, 40 kilos, 90 pound, 100 pounds, something like that. But this is how easy it is to start. Now, there's 3 ways of starting this. Obviously, I've got the remote. You've got the actual push button start, choke, or you've got the little yanker. All of which are so easy. Even the pull start, really, really easy to do. Now, let's just run through this bit quick. That's the battery switch. Click, ignition, on, economy mode, off, fuel, on, choke. Now, I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up, but you can actually hear the choke move. First things, I haven't pre-started that, and that's not on economy mode. One yank on the pull handle, boom, off she goes. Leave it a little while, flick the choke out, you know, normal stuff. Now, this is economy mode on. That's quiet. You can see the camera itself is 3 foot away, and I'm hoping the voice is going to come across like it normally would. Now, to turn it off, that was easy. Turn the ignition on. Just wait for that to go out. It even started in economy mode, which they tell you not to do. But because we've had it running, we've had it for a little while, that amount of time is enough to get the thing warmed up. You saw that, it started on economy. Now the other thing, we'll just switch it off, switch it back on. Wait for the little red light to go out. There we go. Easy. This thing's brilliant. It's got 3,100 watts of continuous running power for 50% duty cycle. So it means you can run it flat out for half an hour and then it has to come off of that. It's got 3,500 watts of starting power for things like motors, and continual running at 100% duty cycles 2,800 watts. Your average kettle is 2,200. The blow heater I've got in the van's 2,000. The compressor I've got in the van is 1,400, 1,400. George Foreman, that's like 3,000 if you have both sides on. Yeah, obviously you can't add, when you're talking about generators, you have to add the wattages up. So you have to add up compressor running 1,500 plus another 1,500 or another 1,000 for the heater or whatever. So you have to add them all up. Now, if you're not sure what to buy, the best thing I can recommend is to buy one of the little wattage meters you plug in and just see what you're using. I plumped for that one because I need it to run the compressor, and it does flawlessly. Apart from that, I've had no issues. It cracks up every time it runs. It produces really good power. It's quiet. If I put that around the other side of the van, you can't hear it. Especially when it's on economy mode, it doesn't piss people off at night, unlike the big frame type builders generators. Yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic. So there you go, champion. I'm not sponsored by them. You know, this wasn't free. I did pay full retail for this. I wanted it, so I went and bought it. Yeah, that's about it. If you like the content, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all again soon. Ciao.